South Korea has a population of 51.3 million as of the year 2020, and just like the United States, they have a presidential republic government, which is a government that separates and shares power between three branches: the legislative, executive, and judicial branch. Their currency is Korean won. One US dollar is around 1,154.69 Korean won. They are a collectivistic country, meaning that their identity is formed through relationships and social connection. They have high context culture, meaning that they orient more towards indirect communication, and this is possibly because of their ethical teaching of Confucianism, which focuses on harmony. South Korea is an uncertainty avoidant country. Their culture revolves around tradition, and they value security. They try to avoid anything that could possibly affect them. For example, traditionally, most firstborn males are to marry the same race and keep the family name alive. They are a hierarchical society, so they are a high-powered, distant country. They associate social class with education, so the more educated you are, the more important you are. South Korea is a cooperative country, and they focus on compromise and negotiation to resolve conflicts. They value having a harmonious atmosphere first, while the United States value achieving goals first. And because of this, Koreans see the nation's rich achievements as a result of their hard work. As tradition, women usually wear a national dress and traditional attire called hanbok to a traditional festival or marriage ceremony. Life cycle milestones are important to Koreans too, which is why they celebrate first birthdays of a baby with a big celebration. A nonverbal gesture that stood out to me was that you should never ask for alcohol unless offered, and if offered, don't reject. If I were to visit South Korea, the language and greeting customs would be the biggest factor to create cultural shock. And to avoid this, I would probably study weeks in advance to help me learn the basics and be able to communicate and not offend anyone. If I were to go visit this culture, I would learn to take into consideration people's feelings and learn how to communicate indirectly to not hurt people's feelings and hurt their pride.